Mac, may I make a recommendation real quick?
Oh, he died.
I guess his mic is muted.
Yeah. Where are you sending me this DM?
No, it's in the... Check your, like, Discord, like, inbox.
I'm
You
not seeing
don't
that.
see
I'm
mention from me?
Oh, new mentions. No, that's Liru's stream.
Well, actually,
There
before
is no mortar today.
Oh, unfortunate.
That's on the main ops, not the spec ops like these.
We do have a marksman team, but
I don't know, Lil. You can
That
pack a 60 on your
handheld,
back with some rounds.
So I'll give a quick reminder. Scavenger teams have the special ability to steal stuff and can repair stuff. I'm only going to go over them if they're picked. Demo teams are just 3 additional demo men, which give you a lot more explosives. Medic teams for healing, marksman teams for picking people off, and then the MG teams are just additional auto riflemen. Technically, the op can be done without them, but it's entirely up to ground command. If Mac unmutes his mic.
We're going to go and get his fucking snacking jar that he always has during every op.
should we just poke him and see if he's just
I
doing
just
something?
poked him.
No. Every operation, you can trust Mac to you just hear him snacking on nuts or cereal as you walk past.
Snacking on nuts, you say?
Yeah, amount of times I've walked past him and heard it.
Check the Israel stuff channel, Metro.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that never popped up.
Because
Oh,
Discord's fucking trash.
No, that's worse.
I haven't got a clue what's going on with Discord notifications lately. They're all over the place.
Oh, mate, Instagram updated as well, and it's
love Mac
violent.
Alright,
Oh,
Mac,
I've been
what are you
here.
choosing?
Since we're raiding stuff, hold on. Take the demo team.
Okay, demo team for Alpha. What about Bravo? Or do you want both demo teams?
So there's only scavenger and demo.
Okay, Scavenger and Demo. So, Alpha fill, or do you have a preference on who fills what?
No.
Alright, Bravo fill Scavenger Team 1.
We don't got extra medics.
Alright, so here's how the Scavenger stuff's gonna work. Some of the vehicles like tanks and whatnot are locked. The smaller APC scout cars, for example, those will take you about 2 minutes to crack. How you crack it is you go up to it, notice you can't get in it, you'll ping me. You'll then get an interaction on the vehicle after a few seconds. You just need to give me 5 to 10 to set it up. Once you interact with it, it will delete once it finishes the interaction and then be respawned out of the camo net or whatnot, fully enterable. Now, the larger things like the T-28s can take up to 5 minutes, and then everything in between, anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. So, it turns into a mini hold objective, but you get that asset. You get to keep that asset if you then get it out of the enemy AO and brought all the way back, but we'll go over that on the map. Pushing us to map.
I was going to ask if... Alright, I was going to ask if you're alright with me switching to platoon medic. So we've got
Mac,
both
we should have 2 medics. Like, 1 medic's not quite
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Alpha-
coming.
Oh, is he
gonna be
coming?
late.
Devil's coming.
Sound. No matter.
He's just gonna be late.
Scavenger team, Metro wants a KV1. Find me one, please. Your platoon sergeant commands you.
If there's one on the field.
I love a KV. I love KVs. They're so cool.
They won't be.
Alright,
I
so...
know.
Here's the deal. There will also be crates of munitions or alcohol or anything crazy. You bring them back. You might also get some additional stuff. But otherwise, you'll be choosing your starting point. How this will work is once I hit the continue button, I will spawn physically. I will then move the respawn point to start point 1 or start point 2. And once I've done that, I'll type something inside chat, and then you can all start spawning. The raid is on the first position that we held defense on. Any of those question marks are potential sites to have stuff to either destroy or, in your case now, steal. Anything that you steal needs to be brought back over here. It's going to be a bit of a long haul, and I'd recommend you keep off the road because that's probably heavily fortified. And you'll probably also have to dodge enemy planes, so good luck. Any questions? Okay, Mac, do you want starting point 1 or starting point 2?
We'll go do
2?
2.
Okay, any other questions before we start?
Negativo.
Alright, again, don't actually hit the spawn button until I tell you to on side so I can move it to the proper position. Good luck.
My firm.
I love that noise. Alright. That's what I was worried about, because sometimes when you hit that, it does that. Alright. Well, someone wasn't paying attention.
I'm stupid.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That'd be Edmund dying, wouldn't it?
I got
Alright. Op is live. Let's go ahead and set our global AI skill. This is going to be our first quote-unquote night raid as part of this training.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
And then setting everything else. Took me too long to understand what that means. That's great.
I've had that unbound since I started playing.
How many people does Alpha
know what?
Bravo have?
My brain lit moment, I was about to hit double D to test it.
Alpha is 5, Mac.
Okay. Leo, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, my friend. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Yeah, these should be unlocked. Alright. Now, realistically... yeah, the ammo boxes I'm gonna have to put into positions like these. Hey, righto, Leo. Well, that's my bread and butter, so I hope you enjoy your time here. I'll go over the operation in a second. Oh, wow, that has nothing in it. I thought these would have presets in them. They do not. Huh, that one has some Mosin ammo. Well, that's gonna be a bit of a disappointment. There's also a magazine crate. Alright. And you got individual magazines. Alright, I thought I'd have some presets to work with, but I guess not. That's fine. Worst comes to worst, I can also grab some regular ammo boxes. But TLDR is I've got a campaign around basically how long can these guys hold against the Soviet forces before they complete their advance through the entire map of Rat Road from, you know, the 1940 Winter War. So it's a combination of defensive operations in tiered and then raids on where the Soviets actually set up. And then all the assets I'm going to use, I've already preset for the next mission. They can then opt to come in, destroy, or even steal a few. And, I mean, we'll just have to see how that goes. So are the player base going to go through hell? I mean, potentially. Do I think they're going to really scuffle it? No, but... I mean, anything's possible. Anyone that's seen a few of my ops know that sometimes the player base opt to shoot themselves in the foot. And there's not really much I can do about that. Now, the trick is choosing the right crates that actually have the right types of munitions. That would be USSR. Alright. I mean, some of these might not be into the time, but at this point... I gotta work with what I got. I think the bigger weapon crate would be better here. Yeah. So yeah, some of these have ammo, some of them have medical, some have whatever. I think Ground Command's making their plan right now with their forces. But yeah, I've got a mix of plenty of assets around here to work with, so... We'll just have to see how all this goes. This is gonna be dumb for me to do, but... Yeah, okay, they're enterable. I was about to say, like, those are fully enterable, right? Also, I don't know why my AI have night vision. I think that's an AI thing, because... Yeah, I'm hitting the N key. That was a kind of weird thing to notice, but... I think that's set there for the AI's sake. I don't know. That was weird. You only have access to Reforger, though? That's fair. I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna take Reforger a while to get up to Arma 3's quality, and I guess variation as well, but, you know, here's hoping. It took Arma 3 like 3 or 4 years to become a playable state, and that is, honest to God, bare bones compared to what we have now. But, you know, c'est la vie. You know, I probably should have put maybe 1 or 2 more medical tents around. I know I put a medical vehicle somewhere in here. Yeah, there she is. And she's loaded, and that's also gonna potentially be something they can steal for later, but... Yeah. In theory, they should be fine. Jay, what squad are you a part of?
I don't know. I just slotted now, and I just...
Okay, who'd you slot with?
Oh, I just put any.
So did I give you the server info?
I mean, no, because I signed up late, but if you want me to dip, I can leave.
Alright, 1 second. Let me... This is why we don't do this, though, because now I have to stop what I'm doing and assist you. 1 second.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Like, bruh. If you didn't sign up, why are you here? This is why I cycled to TeamSpeak. Because now he also picked a role that I know for a fact is not tied to anything. He signed up literally, like... I hate last-minute sign-ups, man. Alright. Rekit as runner for Squad 1. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, he picked a random machine gunner role in another squad. That chucklehead. Alright. Anyway, I got 5-man patrols of scout guys, so they actually do have white camo. I think everyone... It's like 1 submachine gunner, 1 semi-auto rifle, and then everything else.
Okay.
I'm gonna just kick everyone else at that point. I know Devil told me he'd be joining late. Yeah, chill music is Bridge on the River Ty from Ty to Tasmanian Tiger. Devil, again, if you're gonna show up late, I appreciate you letting me know, but... Yeah, if I haven't given you the TS info, I don't know why you're here. I'm glad I didn't have patrols actually going into spawn, though. That was, I think, the smartest thing I could have done. Oh, well. But anyway, each question mark is a different area, so these 152s, for example, are heavy artillery I'm going to use to push them off the road, but if they come and demo them, I get no more 152 support for the next mission. I've got a big chunk of whatchamacallits here. These are BT-7 tanks. If they destroy these, then the first groups of tanks I was going to spawn in behind the first infantry advances at like the 15-20 minute mark, can't use those anymore. I got Katyusha rocket systems. They destroy these, I lose that support. I've got these little field guns I was going to try to field in somehow. These 45 millimeters, they also can be a light artillery piece. They destroy those, can't use those anymore. And there's also things to steal, like mines and all this other fun stuff. I got a medical vehicle they can steal. We've got an AA Vic they can steal again, and that can be helpful as an anti-tank weapon as well. I've got a munitions cache over here if they want to steal stuff. And then I got 2 T-28s for funsies. And then I think somewhere in the center, yeah, I've got all the armored car support, which, I mean, I think out of everything, destroying these would really hurt me the most. Like, that and the artillery pieces would really suck, because the bigger tanks, they can just outright flank, but those are going to be painful. But yeah, all these sites, it's custom camo netting the fences, all of this with the chopped up wood piles and stuff, that's all custom made by me. This took about an hour and a half to make. Yeah, they got quad Maxins for AA defense. It's actually kind of cool, but I literally just put all the assets together over here and then built things up. I noticed some trench textures too, so I'm going to make some more fortified hardpoints as the campaign progresses. And then I'll start letting the player base also vote. Do we want to go for closer positions or more back range positions? Because they're going to start fortifying additional areas around and whatnot. And then we'll also move them to other MSRs, because there's the one up here, there's the center one, and then there's the southern one that we've been seeing forces advance on, so this will stop that. And then we'll have a southern advance, so this will probably be the next AO, like an L shape here. And then the northern one will also advance as well, and then you've got scout forces going around, so fun things like that. I also decided not to have any too far recon positions because the Soviets are a bit overextended, so they don't have the manpower to really fortify everything at the moment. But again, as this campaign progresses, it will gradually get harder, but hopefully they'll find things to make their assets a bit better. Yeah, I don't think there's like a... I want to do an Easter egg here to see if they figure it out. They might not, but is there a bottle of alcohol I can put 50 copies of, and if they find it and bring this box back, it'll give them... I'll give them a box of Molotovs, because Molotovs in this mod set are also AT weapons. Because older tanks had very thin armor, and you could literally cook everyone inside. It's a brutal way to go, Batman. But it also usually, like, it only cooked the infantry inside. It still preserved most of the systems. However, if you got it super duper hot, you could start cooking off the fuel or the ammo. I think I just turned my light on. Yeah, that's what that. All right. So I'm not seeing any booze, which that's a shame. Yeah. I didn't tell him about it earlier because I wanted to be a surprise Easter egg, but I can just also fill it with Molotovs. That's fine. We'll do a pack of 40. And I'll tuck that away in here. It's not Russian, but yeah, closest I can get. Oh, wow. I really have to guess because That's good enough. That sounds fun. Even the AI wanted to immediately get back into that thing. Good God.
You fucking what?
So out of character, I literally put those far out, and they somehow instead landed next to you. They were literally just ranging the guns, and I was using that to just... Oh, wow. That's amazing. I wasn't even tracking you guys. I was building up the AO. I didn't even know you were in front of those. That's funny as fuck.
I mean, it hit you, but didn't hit me.
What are the odds? What are the actual freaking odds? That's hilarious. Literally test firing artillery. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. I can't recall the last time that's happened. Like, I can recall the mid-air collisions we've had between players. I can't recall me I can recall me blind firing artillery when I knew they were there. I can't recall the last time I literally just ranged a gun up because I wanted to tip the player base off that it existed, and then I hit them. What squad are you a part of?
Ground command.
Okay.
Bit late.
Yeah, it's fine. That's funny. Because here's the thing. As a Zeus, you have to be fair with your player base. You know, I like to be as fair as I can. I'll still be tough, but fair. Something like that, if I were to randomly be able to splash him with artillery, is completely not fair. But that also goes to show you that once in a... God, I've been doing this for 8 years, and I can't recall the last time that's happened. So, I mean, it's going to happen. Statistically, it's very, very unlikely, but it could happen. That's wild, man. Alright, so I think they just saw the little scout team moving around over there, but again, I've got a bunch of 5-man teams around. This is what it looks like from above. And then I'll be able to reinforce from any direction, but the thicker groups of infantry should be coming from the east, and then north and south will have some. And then not really too much from the west. Because they're not going to want to pull their frontline positions off. And then I think I've got one patrolling scout car at the moment, yeah. But yeah, that was pretty damn funny, I'm not going to lie. Because again, I ranged the gun up, and I thought, okay, it's at least going to go maybe a kilometer away, because that's a 152mm gun, right? Like, if I arc it up that high, it should fire over their head, and I hear the first explosion. I'm like, that was a bit close, but, yeah, no, that should be far away, right? And then the second round comes down, I'm like, oh! Oops! Liru made a little, oopsie-poopsie there. But yeah, that was pretty funny. Do I still use Sergeant Fluffers? Yes, I just haven't been putting him in as an Easter egg recently because the latest Easter egg has just been officially released. Now, instead of the JBAD forklift for Karma Cut operations, we have to use the 3CV Factions forklift, which has Toyota symbolism on it. It's brilliant. You know, it's funny. These guys, I think, are aggroed, but... No, they're just on aware. So I wonder what set them to aware, but they're not spotting the players here, which is actually... Yeah, that's good for the players. It's just some are kind of in the open, but... I kept spotting on 50%, so let me actually... I'm going to lower spotting even more for fairness sake. But at the same time, you know, if they're open, then they should be put out, but... Yeah, no, they stealth through that. That's impressive. But they also know as soon as they, you know, kick something off, it rings the dinner bell. Also, every position is not marked with a question mark.
Yeah. We're gonna stay here for now. We're gonna
Most
wait
are.
for Alpha to initiate.
But some
and
are
then
just
we're gonna move in.
extensions of others.
Should we crawl or just stay still?
No, we're staying still for now.
I think what I should have also done for this area is set up a radio tower position. You know, I could probably still set that up. Oh, God, there's a specific name for it, though. It's a No, I'm thinking of a German asset. That's the issue. I'll set up in here. Mainly because, again, normally I wouldn't give it to the player base like I'm about to, but because it's right next to the artillery position, that would also make the most sense to set up the radio position on to coordinate the artillery. So it's just sheer luck that the player base, again, have landed on it, but at the same time, it's also sheer luck that I blew them up earlier with a shell, and I didn't ace heal anyone. I mean, that was technically fair game. It's just funny how that happened. But again, in Arma 3, anything is possible, so... I'm gonna be honest, I kind of suck at making radio rooms. Just has never really been my forte. Side, delete, pick up. This. This will help us in the future. All right. So again, it just happens to be where they're going to be set up, but at the same time, we do have patrols coming around, so I think they're attempting a force split here, which is a little concerning. I really don't like seeing force splits in my ops, but if these guys keep themselves proper, I think they'll be able to get away with it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have a microphone asset, but yeah, they're a little more. That's the issue. The microphones are a little futuristic. So we'll just put that in here, you know. I'm sure that's, yeah, totally. That's what we want. Yeah. Don't ask questions, okay? That's just what we got. I keep AI hearing in TFAR on in every single one of my operations. I never turn that off. And I always try to play like the AI can hear me. The only exception I make is RT Columbia because we do have some older gentlemen in there that are Vietnam vets, and they genuinely can't hear me when I get into quote-unquote character. So that's the only time I void that rule for myself for their sake. But I always play with TFAR hearing on. And I love that feature. I mean, if you were watching Devil Demon's Usopp from yesterday... No, it was Monday. So 2 days ago, I was literally running by with a few dudes. It was pitch black. And I was on yelling, because we were basically using echolocation for them to follow me because I didn't have them on DUI because I was in the command squad. And I was yelling at them so they'd follow. And then all of a sudden, within 10 meters, a German fire team just immediately opens up on us. And I'm like, ah, shit. I just got us all killed. I love that. Oh, I mean, yeah, you all have seen me blind shoot people all the time as well. Alright. Whistles are being called. I'm gonna put the tracer script on as well. Setting everything to active combat at this point. I hate the wind.
Okay, in 30 seconds we move.
They're doing some medical. Other teams have moved up.
Well, fuck. Anyone else?
Yeah, so these guys split with those guys, and now they're... Yeah, this is why I don't recommend force splits. You want to fight with overwhelming firepower. Here's the funny thing. I even buffed their health today. Because right now they don't have numbers. Yeah, my plans today got canceled, but yeah, wow. That just happened.
Behind us is dead.
Okay.
What the fuck? Can you watch yourself?
I
Maybe
just
they're
bandaged.
trying to save these guys.
AI settings are what they normally are. Usually I put AI accuracy at 35. I don't... The triple force split was really weird. Like, one squad going up to here, and then the squad here divided, half engaged that, and then the other half pushed through. I don't know why you guys didn't hit with your overwhelming numbers and sweep objectives, but...
Honestly, both these guys are dead. Really are. Yeah.
Damn. So Sam right now is doing his best to hold. How are these guys holding? Not too well. It's only 2 guys up there at that point. And that scout car is finally coming in.
I can't see. God fucking damn it.
Holy crap.
Sam got
down.
knocked over. Hey, Jay, if you wake up, I have your gun.
Come on. The flux, I need to bandage myself. I'm going.
Okay, go for it. I got you covered.
Between that, yeah, we got a medic still in here.
Maneuver out of here.
Holy shit.
We might need to just
I
bail.
want to try
for
to
a
get
minute.
Sam real quick.
Fucking blood's not wanting to move.
I don't know where we're getting shot from.
Oh, Sam, you have 7 large revulsions on your chest. From 1 bullet.
Wow.
Oh, he's fucking dead. Yeah, he's dead.
He's not dead.
Wow. Yeah, it's a 1 life. I don't know. Like, again, I saw them doing the force split, and I'm like, I don't really know if that's going to be a good idea, but I'm all for it if they can make it work.
Magmarine died. Flux is down. Flux.
I'm still alive.
Okay, nice. Trying to bandage
Said Zonny.
JW.
Oh, God, and now I got this coming. These are the 2 5-man squads from all the way up here, and they're finally arriving.
Go back, run back to the tree line. Cover me. I'm gonna put a satchel on the other gun and I'm gonna run. Are we... What? If I go down, remember me, Zonny. If I go down, remember me.
Oh. I'm sending these guys over because we still have gunshots over here.
Ow. Can you shoot that guy that is shot me twice?
I don't see anything, Flux.
I don't see him either. Jay, I'll keep it real. Go ahead. I ain't saving you. I'm leaving you. Oh, you don't feel it. It's like literally the finish. It's like a Soviet sniper. Vasily, I said.
I'm just kind of staring at this aghast here. Medic just got shot.
Oh, Flux. I tend to remember you. I'm living for a bit. Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
No, this didn't even turn into a pay for pain. This was just 5-man patrols and about, like, 10 to 15-man garrisons per area. Like, it's just pain. Pain for pain at this point. You know, that's a great question, Stefanix. I'm gonna rerun it. I'm gonna rerun it with only an hour. Half the time. I'm gonna execute and rerun.
Стреляй в этого солдата!
Bleed out on 0.5 didn't help? It's always been 0.5. What do you mean bleed out on 0.5 didn't help? These are the same settings from the previous mission. Zony, you're the only dude left. I'm gonna index, alright?
Can I punch somebody to death?
Huh?
Can I punch somebody to death?
Sure, go for it. Yeah, China versus USA was set to 2.5. Alright, Zony, go for it. He's got his fists out. There he goes.
Pre-get just like shovels out.
Break.
Get back on the server, we're rerunning that.
I gotta relaunch my game.
Why was there a force split?
Because I assume that they are sitting there in their fucking positions. We can easily take them with 8 men. Just infiltrate, take them out, move on.
Okay.
But what happened is we got near them and they fragged us immediately.
Here, command told us to, so we did it. That's why there was a force split.
Yeah. We're following orders. Good soldiers follow
100%.
orders.
Soldiers follow orders.
Yeah.
Also, did I just get really unlucky near at the start? Or even engaged?
No, I think I was probably the first one to go down. Because
I think I took a mortar to the face.
Oh.
Zony W.
You probably died first then. I just got shot.
No, I didn't die, I just got not fully shot.
Oh. I was on Fatal in prison and saved my life.
Yeah. I spent like literally all the engagement fixing our
The
Empire
hell?
until a squad came up behind us once he woke up and then got shot in the back.
Oh, you
I spent the entire time looking at a black screen.
Alright, so a few things we're gonna take from this. First off, in this community, I will never, like, if I intend for a force split, I will let you know in the brief or the announcement. Because otherwise, we've learned multiple times since I started doing my own stuff here to never split your force, and this, I guess, was another example of that. Beyond that, yeah. Accuracy was 20%. I usually set it to 35. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. You were doing great on the stealth going in. You dodged a few patrols, but beyond that, I don't know. I'm assuming the teams will go back and take Scavenger and Demo. And do you want the same... Oh, actually, we're going to do the same spawn point, too, so...
I like going aside from the Raate to the face.
I don't know.
Why did we get RD'd, Liru?
Because I was test firing the guns, and I somehow, without knowing you were right in front of them, hit you.
Yeah.
I was trying to give a sound cue of something big that you probably want to hit for the next stop, and you somehow got hit by them.
Yeah, I assumed
Not
that's what
even
it
kidding.
Huh.
I assumed it was like scenic artillery and not actual meant for us.
Like, you can go watch the stream back, but I don't even know how that happened.
One unlucky motherfucker.
Somehow, Liru's RPG looks work with the artillery.
Yeah. Dog grenades are lethal in World War II.
Yeah,
If everyone
pretty sure one grenade just wiped half of Bravo.
Yeah, like you can sort of tank it in modern day, but you cannot in World War II.
Once you see the spawn point move to start point 2, you can spawn there. So the reason that's all the screaming is because it's processing all the units and then moving them. But god damn, like...
Why are you dead?
That was incredible. For so many reasons. I can't even begin to tell you, like... that went from, I think they're gonna do alright, to holy shit, they're all dead in literally less than 30 seconds. I'm at a loss. I'm at an honest-to-God loss. Like, when I made this up, I wasn't expecting that to happen, and yeah, alright. It's not like... these are all the basic riflemen, like a few of these guys are like artillery crewmen. I only have 5-man patrols, like... they're fighting stuff they fought on the first op. Like, there's nothing new except the T-28s. And then, boom. I don't know, man. This is wild. Here, I'm gonna set it to 10. Let's see that. Let's see if it's still 10% and they frickin' get nuts. I don't know what else to say at that point. Just damn. That's all I got. Just damn. It's just one of those days where the players just get absolutely annihilated. I'm just sitting here like, damn, I don't even know what happened there, Chief. That's crazy. Okay, Soviet intel notes. This document appears to have plans for the entire Soviet advance in this region, as well as planned A and RD sites. Everyone alive has written this down, and as long as one person survives, it will be usable for future operation. I'm just going to idiot-proof it. I'm gonna try my best to idiot-proof everything and call it a day, because I don't think there's anything else I can do at this point. F it. That was a shock. I am quite shooketh with how that went. That's a mines box. Let's grab an ammo box. So, how's everyone's day as I rebuild this AO? After that bright piece of insanity there, Chief. I've been okay. Shame my plans canceled, but that was wild, man. Alright, one crate in here with, the Molotovs, right? Alright. 1 hour, half the time, and I'm gonna be a little more aggressive with my pushing and raiding, so... I was gonna go with my father. He's got a decent collection. But we're rescheduling because he runs his own businesses, and he also does headhunting and contracting work for the government as his own entity. So he had a business emergency, so we're rescheduling, I think, for next Monday or Tuesday. Still have to finalize that detail. No, I'm not putting a USS War Games in here, but Jesus. How many patrols do I actually have here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 45 AI running around, which is about a platoon, let's be honest. Which, you know, all at once would suck, but they stagger in. And then the garrisons, I mean, we got, what, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, the garrisons are actually quite big. But again, they mostly have rifle. And there's quite a handful of automatic rifle and submachine guns with these guys. Don't get me wrong, they still got some Mosins, but they do have that firepower and capability.
I heard contact with 2 minutes, so Sketty just here one of the channels.
Alright, once again... I'm going to lift the gun in the air. Keeping it even. Five people dead immediately, yep. DED dead. Good God, I thought those would have more range. That's okay. Yeah, so now they're specifically making sure they don't bite off more of the AO that they can chew. They could also potentially point raid this objective, pull back, set up an ambush, kill all the QRF that comes in, and then spearhead back in. And I also decided, you know, I'm going to add some lanterns too. Why not? We can use lanterns to illuminate things that we want the players to take note of. I'm just worried that their spacing is going to cause them to get grenaded. Because they were also saying that grenades were taking them out, and I was seeing like 2 groups, or groups of 2 running up only to get immediately grenaded.
Let's go.
Kentucky's now straight north.
Spread out. Did we not learn from the first engagement? Spread out.
Moving. Okay. Trying to get your center. No. Alright, there we go.
I already changed the AI settings. I made them easier.
Yeah, I can one-shot things too if I'm good enough.
I literally halved AI accuracy from 20 to 10, and if that's not good enough, then I don't know what the hell's gonna be viable at this point. You see some of the Soviet forces running around on that side. Oh, they're coming in. And no one's noticed yet. No one's watching the right.
Enemies east, enemies east. But it keeps some spacing.
Nope.
Contact.
And yeah, there goes the alarm. I'm gonna be honest though, by opening up the engagement early, it means they're also not focusing on a defensive objective. Or a current objective while they're hitting stuff too. At least you would think. Except to say, I hope he didn't get freaking shot. That would have been pretty bad. Now you're starting to see him pick people off from all the way over here. Now we're seeing what I was hoping to see, which is a big blob of death coming by. My tracer script isn't working. That's weird. Just trying to rally his forces here. The trick, though, is you gotta really stay with the horde if you don't make a battle buddy system. Well, Risen just got killed. The trick is going to be noticing if people are in the snow. And I think what doesn't help is I think the SQFs didn't load properly on the file because I'm noticing the grass and the patches of snow are up there too. Armored cars coming by. So Whimsical's trying to cover as Vaughn runs up, but he might be on Fatal at that point. You got the armored car now coming in. Yeah, Risen died, unfortunately. I don't know why Devious is doing medical on a dead body, but that's something.
I think Reopen is on as well.
I see what they're doing. They're utilizing the artillery computers on these and immediately firing at all positions here, thus bypassing all of the work. The issue with that is they're going to have to confirm direct hits on the vehicles. But the rounds are going to be too big to matter. All right. I have no choice but to scramble air support now to counter.
Copy that.
Yeah, Risen, you were a bit unlucky, buddy. I'm sorry.
I got the second half.
The fucking communication not better than right?
So I need to take inventory of what they actually hit. And funny enough, the Katusha rocket system is still completely intact because I didn't mark that one. Ha! But yeah, most of these are still perfectly serviceable. Minimal damage. Garrison's got heavily knocked, but yeah, no. Perfectly usable. So what do they knocked out? They knocked out 3 of those 4 tanks. I still got 1 serviceable. I still have my Katusha systems. Because I've got bodies for days. Bodies aren't an issue. I still got the T-28s. They just destroyed the 152s. Still have those shorter range artillery systems in play. I mean, this was just additional trucks for them to potentially take. This was also a medical, that was also the AA truck they could take. So again, stuff I wanted to try to give them for the campaign, but at the end of the day, didn't really do much. So the only thing they're going to be really knocking is the 155. And the, a few tanks. But I still have my Katusha rocket systems. So planes I'm going to have to wave off because I don't really have anything for them to hit at this point. So we know they're off the guns. But let's see if they do anything else.
Ah, yes. 3 large nodes. I like it.
And it just happened to also get the radio position, so there'll be follow-up, sure. I'm probably not gonna spend an hour and a half making custom positions for the future operations, except for maybe the artillery positions, but... yeah. That's fine. Yeah, no, I agree. They're probably not gonna commit to anything based off of how poorly round 1 went. And the planes are not following my orders at all here to leave. So I'm gonna wait till they go on the extreme and just delete them. But we'll see if they dip back in. Now forces in the AO start rallying back to somewhere else at the moment. I got QRF starting to come in. Let's see what they do. They did manage to grab a truck. But 22, thanks for the resub, my friend. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. And I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Loads of people need medical.
I am not good.
Yeah, I need velocity, yeah.
Yeah, I still got these guys as a template, but I think I'm just going to throw in full squads at this point, because this place got absolutely shredded. And I'm just going to be... I'll spawn in a platoon of infantry at a time, 2 from deeper into territory, 1 from the south, 1 from the north, and we'll just keep rallying forces in.
I'm moving.
A get out waypoint for the planes? Alright. If I get stuck with them again, I'll do something like that. Not sure if this was touched. These squads have just been given a position on the map by their frickin' commanding officers to go to, and then I guess they'll do some minor patrolling around, but from there... keep them moving around. Engine noises I also can 100% aggro on. Okay, we can... I can pull the horde there, because that's where the gunshots are coming to. Eventually cuts off, yeah. Well, we're definitely going to be attracted to that whistling. What are you doing all the way up here? You might get friendly fired. Squirrel, you are very far off here. Oh, he doesn't run into the fire and frickin' burn himself. That'd be kind of funny.
Send it, go Team 6. Bloody Twitch got banned in Turkey for a few weeks.
No, Mass, that's nuts, man. But thanks for the 29-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. No, fuck, that was... Yeah. I screwed those up massively. Because I was expecting the intel to pick them, but... That's the highest I can put it is 240. Side, nobody, delete. Yeah, alright. I can only set to 60, that's great. Don't know why it's not there. But if I can only set to 60 seconds, I thought I could set it for longer, so... Oh well. I can manually override the box, that's fair. Nah, his was definitely not 4 minutes. That was 60 seconds. However, when they start getting reports that the T-28s are going to be in use, the planes are definitely going to come back. So we'll see. Now I need to start deleting bodies. Armor support's gonna take like 15-20 minutes to actually push into here. future missions, I need to make sure I take out the Artie computer. I never hold things against the players, but that one definitely threw the balance off because they were able to lightning bolt hit everything in the positions. And that in turn's thrown everything through a loop here. So here's the deal. I'm going to set global back to 20. Not that I think it's going to matter because of the 28's in play, but... Up here, we're going to start setting up stuff that's going to be up front anyway. Tanks, tracts. At this point, we might have stuff start turning around. I need the armor set, though. Doi. Watching the time, though. I just don't know what anti-armor these guys would have. At the moment, I might actually have to turn around frontline armor positions towards the back. No, I'm not going to enforce manual Artie reloading. That's a bit overkill. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to set up an AT rifle at that point. Again, I'm gonna wait for gunshots, but... Now we got the whistle at that point, because they're gonna think it's a rally whistle anyway. Well, we'll see if these are viable. I'll field them in another 5 minutes. I don't believe I have ROKs. At this point, I think it's fair to put the planes back in. Because they're reporting fighting tanks at the moment. We just had... I think that was that cannon actually firing. And again, the AT guns I'd set up, but everyone in there is dead. Which is the funniest thing. So I don't even have crew to run out and hit these positions. I think the PTRD was 1941, though. I had someone mention that to me. Because I was looking at, you know, making AT crews because I was struggling with the elephant gun. Flux still died. And it's a shame because the stuff I have to shoot them down has been destroyed, and then the other thing I had to potentially shoot these down was destroyed. We'll see if the pilots actually come in and drop bombs. That's an ace thing. I think I could. Okay. Alright, field these forces in now. But again, it's going to take them a hot second to go in. Another 10 minutes, I can start fielding tanks. What on earth? The truck just got launched. I have no idea what just happened. Born to play Arma, forced to be friendly nated. Oh my god. There's only one of the 3 specialists still alive, though. And occasionally you got people getting killed off. You know, I don't know, Shark. Armored support will be here in about 8 minutes, or at least I'll start spawning it. Go balls.
By the way, there is a bomb in the air.
That's not radio, man.
This is top.
From what score are you from?
I'm now.
Correct, okay. Alright, yeah, that's listening. We're heading west down the road to the last question mark.
Yeah, I think it's about time we put in another QRF wave of infantry. Like, guys, I'm running out of stuff. There's a little bit of a big amount for me to juggle here. I just have a massive amount of stuff I gotta put in.
Somewhere. We're getting the fire.
Oh, shit. My armored support came in early.
And maybe we should just GTFO.
That's what we're doing.
The armored support came in 5 minutes early. Well.
The tank's gonna run away now.
I'm gonna go through the last western objective.
Okay.
Huh. Admittedly, not what I was expecting to happen, but you know, I'll take it. Yeah, again, that's why I always like the battle buddy system. Now they're gonna run into where the Op 4 tanks are. Oh dear, this might be where the leadership gets a bit dispersed. TK, thanks for a 23-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. The plane, oh, very likely. That's why I'm holding their bombs until I absolutely want to use them. So they don't friendly fire.
Okay, the Katusas, do you want us to blow up the Katusas or capture them?
Well, someone just blew up one of them, so I guess that answers that question. Empire got blown away. Yeah, I'll refund it, but Katyushas went down.
Alright, we've taken out most of the vehicles in the western objective. We're gonna defuse right now.
I just blew up my last tank. I don't think they realize that that's an enemy tank. Oh, yes they do. Oh god, Scally, no! Jesus Christ. Well, the difference is that at least it's going to have a much bigger impact on the campaign. And I'm going to have to put a poll out to see what we're going to specifically do. Because now there's 3 choices. Don't worry about it, Az. I gave him a second chance, and whew, they did a much better job. I guess we'll try to push him out.
Anyone on net, like vehicle radio or anything?
Yeah, now to check inventories. Nothing really in there to make any difference. So a partially damaged T-28 and an intact scout car. Alright. This is high standby for index. need to write down who survived, though. Yeah, it's a PTRD 41, but Devil ain't alive. I'm sorry. He's dead, broski. All right. And I think that's it. Nope, there's one more. All right.
Alright, was written.
For the people that I have survived, it's Daz, King of Dwarves, Von Martin, Yorick Arkson, Jay, Zoni, Sam, and Metro. Anyone else? That was up and actively moving away. Alright, cool. So, that was a lot more successful. A few things I need to look into is, number one, for the IFA crates, I forgot that Ace doesn't have any compatibility to carry your Dragum, so I will manually add that for future missions. And I will take away artillery computers. Otherwise, I think everything else worked well. I'm not sure I'll be able to do the sabotage thing again. Instead, I'll have to figure out another thing because it was only letting me set it to 60 seconds, but I think that's also fair. But I'll put some more thought into that system. After we finish this mission and I get everyone assigned tags or not tags, but points for the system and whatnot, because I have to put it in the new page as well. I'll put a poll out because the intel that was found, since there's 3 major areas in this campaign, I will put it out to a poll to see which area of the road we want to defend and do things with as well. But yeah. A damaged T-28 and a fully intact scout car survived, so those will be usable for future operations. Otherwise, yeah, that's all I got. Whoever wants to speak, go.
I had fun.
Cool. Mac, command, go.
I didn't really do much. Mostly I just said go forward and go backwards and drew lines on the map. That was mostly... And I worked as a submachine gunner, but that's mostly what I did. That's it.
Alright, squad 1, leader, go.
Nothing to note. Pretty hard to disengage when there's quite a large response force. Like, as soon as we hit contact, everything that was nearby came by. It was the QRF was disorganized on their part, but there was a lot of it. So it didn't really seem like we could disengage and go back to stealth once we'd made contact, which is my main gripe from that.
Okay. Squad 2, go.
Went reasonably well. The only thing I have is people please listen to what I say, because if people would have gotten into the tanks earlier, half the people would probably still be alive. Other than that, it went well. Nothing else.
Alright. Did anyone see underscore this up?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's right below me. Okay. Alright, no, I'm just making sure I got names for tags. Alright, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I will put a poll out momentarily.
We did, unable to load people into the tag.
Alright, I'm gonna get some stuff written up. And then I'm going to go have a walk, and then in 3.5 hours, about 3.5, we'll have the training the 506 Zeus op. It'll be a fun little missile launch thing. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one.